Good morning. I am here with Dr. Monique Wells for another episode of Flipped on the Streets. Dr. Wells works with women, solopreneurs, and home-based business owners in overcoming overwhelm. So Monique, I'm wondering if you could tell us perhaps, I'm not sure if people understand, I think people know what overwhelm means, but maybe they don't know what some of the impact of being overwhelmed might be. So maybe you can speak to what are some of the repercussions of not handling overwhelm.
Well, sure. I'm happy to do that, Larissa. Thanks. Overwhelm is even bigger than what we used to call just being stressed out. Okay, stress is a big part of overwhelm, but overwhelm is not only dealing with the emotional aspects of discomfort with what you're doing, and from a business standpoint, the types of things that we have to accomplish in our businesses when we're alone. We have to do everything when we're solopreneurs. I am one. Overwhelm for the solopreneur in particular is encompassing not only that feeling of, I'm not getting done what I need to be done. I'm not comfortable with trying to find my target market or finding somebody to help me with certain things. The overwhelm also comes from the enormity of the number of tasks themselves and how we're actually going to accomplish all of those things. So it's the tasks themselves, it's the projects themselves, as well as the feeling that we have that we're not adequately dealing with them. So that's my definition of overwhelm for the woman solopreneur and the woman who works from home, and it is bigger than stress.
And it sounds a little frightful, but I think we're probably I think hopefully we're becoming more aware that there is such a thing as overwhelm and that we need to address it. Mm-hmm. Now, what I'm not sure I shared with you is that one of the things Pink Passport Society does is encourage its members to have more than one source of income. So we will definitely be prime candidates for overwhelm. But, the economy and just the nature of the changing world today kind of demands that you have more than one source.
Yes.
And so I, again, want to be able to provide our membership with some ideas or some resources. So, for instance, I'm not sure if I want to say what's a sign of overwhelm, but what's the first step, I suppose, one might want to take?
To get over overwhelmed?
Yes.
Okay. The first step, I really honestly believe, is that we need to step back from our businesses. We know this whole saying, you can't see the forest for the trees. You're so busy in the thick of things and you're going, and you feel like you've got to just keep pushing regardless of how tired you are, regardless of how debilitated you are, regardless of whether or not you're actually making good decisions because of this push. We need to step back out of our businesses, off of our treadmills, off of our hamster wheels, whatever you want to call it. Take some time, breathe, and recenter. This is crucial. And you have to get back to yourself. You have to get back to your core. You need to remember why you started your business. A lot of times we're overwhelmed in part because we've started doing things that really don't relate directly to why we started out in our business, and we're just off on that trail and we're toiling away and we don't realize that our compass is off and we're going in a slightly skewed or maybe even just the entirely wrong direction. So stepping back, stepping off first, recentering, breathing, just coming to terms with who you are, why you started your business, okay? Then you go back to the business, but you don't go back and do the same thing over and over again. You go back with consciousness, you go back and you say, let me start at the top again. What is my vision for this business? What are my goals? And are the things that I'm doing day in and day out directly supporting those goals, directly supporting that vision? Whatever is not supporting those goals and supporting that vision, you got to start chopping it out. That's where we start.
Excellent answer, Dr. Monique. And I just want to ask you, if we want to get back to the joy of being in our business and following the dream that we started out to create, how can we reach you to get more information?
Well, you can visit my website. It's www.gettingoveroverwhelm.com, or you can email me at info@ understandingtimemanagement.com. I'll say that again. info@understandingtimemanagement.com.
Monique, it's been a pleasure, and I want to thank you so much, and I look forward to getting over Overwhelm.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.